dry. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset. 'Cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Will they get us?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 20. He's brought down before the return gets far. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 18. Let's head.
Stroud in the air to start us off. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Stroud throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to win the ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
On the quick, right? 18, what's that?
First down, and they go right back to him. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Called down by Christian Izien.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
All right. 18, what's that?
It's Mixon on second down. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
All right. Swap, love a swap.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
18, what's that? 6.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And second down only works after a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, let's go. Whoa.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He brings it in. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Texans first down.
Mixon. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety like that.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Here we go.
Chubb trying to run his way in. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
18, what's that?
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is gonna be a turnover on downs.
I I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. The give now to White. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Mayfield now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Jake, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
1st down throw here. Mayfield. He finds Evans left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, way too much risk for that reward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Motioning the tight end left. From the 42. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Godwin sent in motion right. Here's the give to Irving. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Baker now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. And the run will not work. He is soft to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
On the sweep, right?
From the gun, Stroud. Galloping inside the 40. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. They've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Taking a deep shot here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Completed over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Mayfield set to pass. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Real.
Another try following the sack. He puts everything behind this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Riley Dixon on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Brings it in at the 12. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go.
First down, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break.
Hey, one more.
Final throw before the break. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
On the quick.
Here's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Javon Merriweather making the play. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, It was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through the second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
This one intended for the running back. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kayvon Merriweather making the play. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to it. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Bridgewater. It's his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. Gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. They connect on the trick play. And he's brought down. What a surprise with a double pass there. Gets him a 1st down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, settle that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st downs.
They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You've learned so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down, more to come.
Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
The back's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it? And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10, and they're on the 35-yard line.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun now, first round. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can add to their side of the scoreboard.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Up the middle, here goes White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. There's a toss to White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. We've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now toss it to your left side to White. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Again, right side to White. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They give to Irving, left side. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Right back to Irving now. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go left side here with White. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment! Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
At the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, ready?
Keeping it with Mixon. 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. At 18.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Texans, first down. First and goal.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Pressure comes. Stroud. Well, right side, hauled in by Collins. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans facing a 5-point deficit.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that?
Back to throw it. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans jump in front late. Take down the touchdown. Extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Texans will line up for the
Here he is to throw. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Connects on the crosser. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's fourth and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Whoa. Here we go. 118. What's that?
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He still has room inside the 30. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
That's all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. Stopping the quick pass, it became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Wow, what's that? 18. What's that?
On the ground again with Mixon. And he only manages one couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win.
Too long.